In tonight's special segment, Baby Boy Doe. It was a groundbreaking legal fight over a mother's right to make her own medical choices. It played out right here in the hospitals and courtrooms of Chicago. Could a pregnant woman be forced to deliver her baby by cesarean section? ABC 7's Ron Majors reintroduces us to the Breachy family tonight and tells us what happened to the baby. Doctors said would be born brain damaged. Ron?
John, the medical and legal drama that consumed Mike and Tabitha Breachy unfolded before us all in December of 1993. Doctors insisted that if Tabitha Breachy did not deliver by cesarean, she was putting the unborn baby's health and possibly life at risk. But based on their strong religious beliefs, the Breachys said no. The battle that followed captured the nation's attention.
Every mother-to-be dreams of giving birth to a beautiful, healthy baby. But for expectant parents Mike and Tabitha Breachy, reality came crashing down on their dream in 1993, 6 weeks before Tabitha's due date. Here at Chicago's St. Joseph Hospital, doctors told the Breachys that their baby was not getting enough oxygen and would survive only if born by a cesarean section.
But the Breachys said no, so the hospital brought the matter here to the Cook County State's Attorney's Office and the courts. A public guardian was appointed to represent the best interests of the unborn child. Patrick Murphy had walked into a hornet's nest. He was and is Cook County Public Guardian.
From the point of view of the fetus, he is in effect being kept a prisoner because of the religious beliefs of the mother, and that prisoner will die during natural childbirth.
The Breachy case set off a firestorm of debate, weighing a mother's rights against the rights of an unborn child. The case wound its way through the county, appellate, and state Supreme Courts. Each move played out in the local and national media, in the headlines and on the evening network newscasts.
An Illinois couple has won a court battle over how and when their child should be born.
As it turned out, the Breachys won all of their court battles. And on December 29, 1993, Tabitha Breachy gave birth to little Callian, a natural birth. Despite dire predictions, Callian was alive, seemingly well.
Whoever had doubted this, they should look at it twice, because God exists and God does miracles.
But questions still lingered. Would little Callian grow up to be a healthy young boy? It would be years before anyone would know for sure.
He's a great kid. He's almost 6. Ever since he was born, he was a miracle in our life and in our family.
Callian Breachy is the little boy over whom all the fuss was made those 6 years ago. Despite those dire warnings, he is not brain damaged or apparently deficient in any way.
It's very nice to see you. I'm glad I got to meet you. What grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
What's your teacher's name?
Mrs. Castellanos.
The Breachy family now lives in Portland, Oregon. And besides Callian, there is 4-year-old Michael, 19-month-old Gabriel, and one more on the way. The family's religious beliefs are still strong, and they regularly attend the Romanian Pentecostal Church. Callian and brother Michael attend Sunday school, where they learn lessons in both Romanian and English. After church, there is a family meal at home. Callian not only helps in the kitchen, but also says grace in Romanian before the meal. On this Sunday, we watched the news footage of Callian's controversial birth nearly 6 years ago.
That's me.
Afterward, as we walked in the park, Mike Breachy told me what he hadn't said 6 years ago, that he never opposed a cesarean birth. It was just that he and his wife had prayed, and they believed God spoke to them.
We were promised, go full term, and don't touch the baby, leave it alone. It'll be born when it's supposed to be born, and it'll be born without any of those problems. I remember walking in from elevator to elevator crying while this whole turmoil was going on, and praying to God that don't let me down.
As a mother, did you ever have any fears or doubts that somehow he wouldn't develop or there might be a problem?
No, not about that. I never had a doubt about that. I was always sure that there's no problem with him.
In fact, there's no problem with any of the children. 3 physically and mentally healthy kids, although the parents believe Callian might be just a bit special.
I know he's going to be a child of God, and I pray and I wish that God would make a servant of him.
But for now, Callian Brici has defeated those dire predictions. He seems to be just a regular kid.
The Cook County Public Guardian says this was one of the most controversial cases he's ever handled. But in the end, a legal precedent was set. Doctors can make recommendations, but it is the parents who will make the final decision. John, Diane?
Thank you, Ron.